Hi, welcome to Lunar Logic Tarot. I'm Juju, and this is going to be a weekly reading from now until the 9th of May, 2021, for the zodiac sign Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or you could just be attracted to this reading. Cross-watchers, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius and or just attracted to this reading. Please keep in mind, these are general. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your story, do not try to make it fit. Please keep in mind, everything is subject to free will. Yours and anyone you are connected to, it's free will, as well as the will of the divine. No one is free from law of cause and effect. This can pertain to any area of your life, okay? Okay. We have the Nine of Cups. Excuse me, Nine of Coins, but this came out in reverse. So this deck is the in-between. It really has 3 cards in one. So there's something you're not working on. You feel dependent. You don't feel like you can... Okay, there's a lack... You're not working with something in order to get victory here. You feel like you're underneath someone's thumb, possibly even financially. Or someone feels this way about you. Anything else for Sagittarius, please? Sagittarius, please. Oh. Justice reverse. With the Hanged Man as well. In the reverse. You feel like somebody... You feel like... Okay, you could be an activist, but there's something you're not working on because you have to get something... You have to have victory you feel like you might have to have victory in your own life before you can help somebody else out. You feel like there's been an injustice here, either done towards you or towards someone else, and you feel like someone's a traitor or someone's incredibly selfish. Maybe a project that you're working on isn't going as planned. You might have to, if you're an activist, you might be putting some of your activist stuff off to the side. And so there might be, okay, someone might be imprisoned innocent while they're innocent due to them being an African American or a person of color. That might be something you're trying to work on, or that's something you're worried about. You feel like something is unfair, although that is, our system is very corrupt. You feel like someone might be paying for justice, or paying for something when they shouldn't be paying for it. Okay, anything else for Sagittarius, please? Anything else? The Devil. It's in the upright. Okay, so you might have ties to ancient Egypt because I see these people here. It looks like they're building. Okay, like there's blocks here, and they're going to build a pyramid around this like glass-looking pyramid that's around the tree of knowledge. So there's some type of knowledge that you were trying to wall off. Also stability that's around an injustice. This is also for me, people not taking a stand, even though they could take a stand. Or somebody not getting their just dues, or meaning like they're not getting what was owed to them because the system is flawed, the system is corrupt. Okay, we also have 3 of Coins here. It's like always working for something or someone else. You see how they're wearing like ties, except for this one? It's like always working for somebody and they take the bigger share. But there's secret knowledge or sacred knowledge that is being built around this. There's something that's holding back knowledge around stability or the tree of knowledge. There's something that's being walled off from the tree of knowledge here. Anything else, please, for Sagittarius? Oh, I dropped a card. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. So now you have the Hermit reverse. So, and then we also have the King of Cups reverse. So there's something, okay. Okay, this could be someone who's into civil rights activism. This is someone who fights for civil rights, possibly. This is someone who is working towards stability versus someone who it gets more the share and more, what is it? There's a term. Well, equality, but also equality in distribution of wealth. Because there's injustices. Someone manipulates the system and people of color or a community, African American community, pay the price. So you might be really like starting a movement or be part of a movement that is to tackle this. Because it feels like the system itself, because this feels like a system. Okay, it's like the system keeps the lion's share and builds a wall around knowledge of from the people. Okay, anything else, please? Oh, now we have the Knight of Swords reverse. Yeah, there's keeping of sacred text or something that would take away, or not take away, but that would allow people to have their own sovereignty, their own freedom. The horse, for me, represents movement and freedom, but it's in reverse because there's deception around sacred knowledge. And this is like authority. The system itself tries to keep authority over sacred knowledge through deception and manipulation of the justice system to subjugate its people, and especially people of color, African American communities, and women as well. It's almost like these people are like the servants, like they are like, and that's not a takeaway from anyone who's waitresses or, I used to do banquets a long time ago. And it's a lot of work. And this is like someone, for me, looks like someone who does banquets. It's like the system it's an oppressive system. And I feel like you're trying to reveal this to the community at large, of how you might know somebody who is in the system, the prison system, because of deception and lies when they're actually innocent. Someone here needs to go within to seek this. Use all the 4 elements. Use the elements. You have magic, I heard. Use that as well. That's what I'm hearing. Use it. Someone's ancestors is trying to communicate, but someone here is blocking out the sacred knowledge for whatever reason. Your ancestors is trying to reach out to you. Why are you blocking it? Why are you not meditating, Sagittarius? I feel like this might be more for a Sagittarius man, but it could be for a Sagittarius woman. There's something that you're going to see that was sacred in writing. This is also can be the fruit of life, of the tree of life. There's deception around that. Okay. Maybe it's in Egypt. Maybe you've studied this. Maybe you're going to Egypt, maybe. But there's something about oppression here. Okay, anything else, please, Sagittarius? Or that's something you're studying or you're really passionate about. I feel like everyone should be passionate about civil rights movements and civil rights change for equality. Because you go page to king to queen to knight. So there's something you're studying. Okay, you're working very hard on it. Now you have the 10 of Cups, which is the sweet waters here. You go from the 10 to the ace, which is the 10 for me. It can talk about completions, but it goes back. It reduces down to the ace because it's becoming the sweet water. It's the big love. It's the big compassion. It's you're working on compassion here. You're working on family. You're working on self-love, community. I see very strong working on community projects. Very strongly. Of some kind. Okay. Let's see. Anything else that Sagittarius needs to know? I'm going to show you this card. So, you see how they're arm in arm together? And then you have these people who are, it almost feels like this is what you get while I keep the best. If that makes sense. You could be waiting on some type of money coming in, but victory to the suffragettes. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. Suffragettes. Or victory for those who have suffered under suffrage or oppression. But it's in reverse. Okay. Okay, it could be like the system you feel is trying to oppress people on purpose, which I'm not opposed to that ideology because I do believe that's very, very true. But they're asking you to go, you're not doing it. You're needing to meditate on a decision that you need to make about movement forward. So you're being asked to pause right now to look within to see, okay, there's injustices all over the place, right? In order to, also you're trying to hold on to family and community. There's something to remember about your ancestors concerning sweet water. The sweet waters. That's where, the sweet waters is where you'll get the idea or the understanding of how to tackle a project or a particular system, or to start a stronger movement, or to add value to one that's already existing to get us out of this the oppression. There's a writing here. There might have been some form of deception about this. About freedom. Okay, let's see. Anything else, please, for my Sagittarius regarding this reading? Okay. You need to not be so stubborn about it being one way. There's other ideas, or it not collaborating with other people because there's other ideas that you might be missing. You're not quite there at the cycle yet. Close to the end. There's something you need to see in your reflection. There's something you need, maybe it's a Black Mirror reading, I don't know, but there's something that you need to see about your ancestors. You need to talk to your ancestors, maybe doing water scrying, a Black Mirror, any form of like divination. But it could be water scrying because we have the water here, the sweet water. But you would use like a candle offset to the side, and you would look at it from like, not directly at it, but from the corner, so that way you can see, allow your eyes to rest, so you can pick up the images. Anything else, please? There's something you're not seeing. The sun. The Joker, the Jester here. There's a wild card being thrown here. This is the wild card. Something you're not seeing that will be illuminated around money and finances. That's real important around stability here. That is going to be a wild card for you. You're also not someone's, you're not here for someone's entertainment either. If that makes sense. Okay. Then you have the game. You have the tower, and the tower is being shown. So there is a tower coming. This also has the tower next to it. So there's a tower coming when something is held onto, an ideology or something that needs to be revamped around how we tackle a oppressive, corrupt system. The game. So it's like, this for me is like, don't hate the players, hate the games. Three of Swords talks about betrayal in a game. Two of Wands with the city here. There's a game that's being played in the city that's going to cause great betrayal. Or there's someone that you're playing with. Or there's, how do I say this? Okay, if some of you play chess, and I know that they're playing cards, but if some of you play chess, you know in chess, it's in order to win, you have to be able to outwit or outthink 12 steps or more ahead of your opponent in this game, this game of well, risk, but also this is what they're saying, risk, but also this game of chess, is being able to strategically move around in the city. Choose your path, and you'll be given the keys to unlock the doors. But there's a tower here, still here. This talks about the keys to the city, unlocking the keys. There's a plan. There's some type of plan here around a city. Time is of the essence. Choosing a path, and then working on getting some type of keys to unlock some type of doors. Okay, I got 33 keys to the degree. I don't know what that means, but there's a tower coming for sure. I guess I can go here. All right, show me the game. And then see the tower is also here. Okay, show me the game. Be mindful of who you trust in the city. Okay, yeah. Be mindful who you give your keys to and who you work with. Be mindful of who you play with in a city. Be mindful who would betray you in a city setting. Okay. Yeah, Lily's here. Spirituality. Peace. Okay. So this may not apply to everybody. Somebody here who's lost someone who's passed, because these are like peace lilies, or like, can talk about spirit, but can also talk about a funeral. A King of Swords here. Aquarius energy, but it doesn't have to be Aquarius. There was a betrayal. Somebody was betrayed in the city. Someone strategically planned out someone's death. If you've lost someone, and again, this is very specific message. This probably will only be for one person. If you've planned, if somebody has recently passed, somebody else is going to be blamed for this person's death when it wasn't that person. Someone is betraying somebody in the city, and someone else is being locked up for a crime they didn't commit regarding someone's death. It was somebody who, it was people in uniform that had something to do with that. People in uniform. I don't know. Okay, I'm almost in tears. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah. The paperwork is being followed or lied upon. They're trying to brick up this knowledge and hold on to their footing, I guess is what I would say it, or their oppression. Somebody was paid off to keep quiet. And someone was very strategic in playing a game. Someone will be locked up for something that they didn't do over someone else's death. Somebody here was murdered. Or somebody here was, someone's gonna be put on trial for someone's death that they were actually one who was innocent. Meanwhile, somebody here in uniform was actually the one who they're guilty. I feel like it's more than one. So things are being illuminated. Someone was paying money to keep someone quiet. And this is what they don't want you to see. But your ancestors are trying to tell you to pay attention to this. All right. Anything else, please? Okay. Yeah, the cross. Okay. Communication of someone passed away. There's a church here. And there was lilies brought. Your ancestors are saying you have the keys to the city. You know the city like the back of your hand. You know things. This was planned. It was like a hit almost. Due to someone being affiliated with some type of organization. Or somebody was an informant maybe. This is also can talk about the burden to the cross that we bear. Communication is going to be really important about this Sagittarius. You need to communicate with the divine. You need to communicate with the ancestors too to have some type of illumination about what actually happened. There's 3 people involved. They all are in uniform or at least in the same type of clothing. They look down upon a tower. They look down from a tower. They don't want people to see something. They're trying to hide it or bury it. All right, anything else, please? They paid off somebody. Okay, we have the bridge reverse. So, with the Five of Wands reverse, somebody just says, let's let them be at peace now. But how can they be at peace when they were taken too soon? And there's shystiness. Someone here is trying to burn, illumination or burn bridges because somebody, because of the injustice here. Also somebody, again, somebody took payment for hush money. Oh, this very specific message. Okay, anything else, please? The money of the fish, King of Pentacles here. Yeah. Money. Deceptive money, blood money. I'm hearing blood money. Oh. Okay. All right, let's see an outcome. Very specific message. Let's see. Anything else, please? Anything else, please? This was the wild card. Is the communication. It might be someone who's involved with a church community or something. There's a clown, or there's a jester, there's a trickster in a church community, possibly. See, all the masks are removed. So, okay. I don't know. What is the potential outcome for this reading for Sagittarius? Yeah, work. Three of Pentacles. Somebody was worked on, or worked. Someone had worked on them. Someone paid money to have worked on them. Work done to them. Someone has blood on their hands for paying money for someone to do work on somebody. Okay, to keep them hidden. Yeah, Queen of Swords, Aquarius energy. Or excuse me, Gemini. It could be Aquarius, but Gemini energy, Libra energy. Work with. Okay, they're also saying work with a Gemini or a Libra to get clarity and truth, to help you find the truth here. They could help. There's a lot of regret and remorse. You're blaming yourself, but it wasn't your fault. You see, but there is a man drowning here. And this one's looking away. Okay, so you're being asked to not look away. You're being asked to see the truth. I don't know, maybe you did this. Maybe you knew about this. Maybe you took money for hush money, or somebody you know did. But there's truth and clarity coming to light here about someone getting work done on them. Or somebody, yeah, worked up. Okay, then there's a fight here. Someone's intentional cruelty, more Libra energy. You feel like someone is intentionally cruel. Someone has a lot of regret and remorse, though. You blame yourself for something, but I don't think it was your fault. New love as well. Someone's intentionally cruel with new love. Or someone's intentionally cruel with someone's heart or your heart. Okay. Hold on. There's something about, I don't know what this is, Spirit. Okay. Hold on, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's either you were privy to this information, or you feel guilty for someone's death or what have you, because for whatever reason, even though I don't really feel like it was your fault, but you're blaming yourself. You feel like you could have helped someone. You feel like you could have done something to change a particular outcome. I don't think you could have, but you might want to work with somebody, possibly a Libra or a Gemini, to help change a system. There's some form of corruption in the city. It's a game. It's like a game to them, some form of corruption in the city. I don't know if you live in a city, but there's corruption in a city. Okay. Any healing messages, please, for my Sagittarius? There's a corruption in a city. Okay. Break addiction. Transform. Okay, you might blame yourself. Maybe somebody had an addiction problem and you blame yourself for someone's passing because they died from addiction. or like an overdose or something, or you yourself have an addiction, or someone you know does. There's only so much you can do. It's a yes. Free yourself. Air, more air energy. Step into the unknown. You have the key, another key here. A lot of keys. Focus on higher truths. There's a sacred knowledge. There's this behind the mask. What is it? The wizard behind the mask. I don't know if that makes sense. Anything else, please? It's time for change. Transform anger. Unlock your heart. Okay. Anything else, please? Anything else for guidance for my Sagittarius? A very specific message. It's not for everybody. The mummy. Change. Ancient Egypt again. Sacred knowledge, too. Change. There's something about your ancestors are coming through from ancient Egypt, okay? Time. Key, then you have keys and then the keyhole here. Vampire. Emotional intelligence. Have that. There is change in emotional intelligence. Owl. Wise seeing, wise action. Anything else, please? This Scorpio full moon might have really done something for you. Cauldron, synergy and healing. Okay, Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. This, again, I'm going to put in the title, very specific message, not for everyone. Because I feel like this is a very specific message. I'm just going to say this, it wasn't your fault. If you think that it's your fault, it wasn't your fault. I'm sorry. Very specific message here, okay? You'll get through this, okay? All right. Well, if you want to get a personal reading with me, the information is in the description box below. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you know the next time I upload. And as always, please take care of yourself. Until next time. Bye.